Hi, I'm Andy Slamans.
And hey, I'm Nathan Slamans with Amazing Freedom, and today we're talking about the 7 deadly sins of launching on Amazon. Alright, hey guys, I'm joined with Andy Slamans today, and we're talking about the 7 deadly sins of launching on Amazon. And the reason we're talking about this is because, Andy, all the time we see people who are coming to us and they launch products that they absolutely have no business launching or bringing to Amazon. And so we just want to clear the air. We want to basically talk about the 7 most outrageous sins that we see when it comes to Amazon and what you should definitely be avoiding for your next private label product to sell on Amazon.
So the first criteria that we're looking for are the number of reviews on the first page. When you look at a product, when you look at a niche, if on that first page, every single listing has like 1,000 reviews or more, then that is a niche that you want to stay away from. That means that there are entrenched private label sellers for those keywords, and it's going to be a battle for you to try to get your listing to the first page. So make sure, look out on that first page and see if every single listing has a ton of reviews. You probably don't want to bring that product to market.
So a second big mistake that we see a lot of sellers make is that they bring a product to Amazon that already has pages and pages of what is essentially the same exact product. We often call these Me Too products because basically you see something that's selling on Amazon and you say, hey, me too, I want to sell that same exact thing. You've seen this time and time again with products like barbecue gloves or yoga mats, spinners, or more recently, massage guns, right? These are products where you're not really adding any value to the customer by bringing your product where there's already dozens of the same exact product on Amazon. So if you are looking to bring your next product, don't bring one that already has pages and pages of the same exact thing.
The third deadly sin is bringing the exact same product that already exists with over 100 or even 150 listings on Amazon. Can you differentiate your product? I'm going to give you a really good example of one last year that became super popular. That was back posture correctors. So they were these little cheap straps. You could source them for like $2 and they just blew up. There were literally thousands of private label sellers selling the exact same thing, no type of differentiation. Remember, when you are looking at a product, you need to think about why would a customer purchase this product from you? How is your product different? How can you differentiate? So do not bring the same back posture corrector that 1,000 other sellers have brought to Amazon.
So the fourth sin that we see a lot of private label sellers make on Amazon is they don't do their research and see if there's enough customer demand and sales revenue for the product they're looking at. So when it comes to a product that you're looking to sell on Amazon, you really should be trying to determine what the main keywords are that product will sell for, the main keywords that a customer would be searching for in order to purchase that product. If on the first page of search for those main keywords, there isn't consistent revenue that you're seeing on the listings, that might be a sign that there isn't enough sales revenue to justify you putting in all the time, effort, and money it's going to take to bring this product to Amazon. As a general rule, what we like to see is at least $5,000 to $10,000 of sales on several listings that look comparable to what you're going to be bringing to Amazon. If there aren't at least this many sales, it might not be worth your time. Now, on the other hand, you also might not want to go after a product where several of the listings in the niche are already doing hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales per month. The reason being, unless you're very experienced and have the capital, you might just not be able to compete with such a competitive, saturated niche like that.
The fifth deadly sin is not checking for any type of design patents on your potential product. So we have a really sad story. When we first started early on, we actually brought some photo booth props to Amazon. We purchased directly from a supplier on Alibaba. We got them listed. They started selling right away. They made it to like 3,000 in toys within the first 2 weeks. And then boom, we got hit with an infringement claim. And the actual designs that we had purchased from the supplier on Alibaba, who said they were his original designs, were copyrighted. And so we had about $7,000 in inventory that we had to take a total loss on. And it's because we failed to check if there was a design patent. So make sure, do your homework and check thoroughly for any type of patents.
The sixth mistake that we see a lot of sellers make is they try to go after very inexpensive, small, lightweight products. You may have heard before that you should look into products that are small, lightweight, can fit into a shoebox. Traditionally, these have been the easiest products to bring to market. Often you can just airship them. You don't need to have much money to get started because they're very inexpensive. However, you need to be really careful with these products because typically they're going to be way too easy for other sellers to also come in. So there's gonna be a lot of competition. Typically, actually, we recommend people, the more work, the harder it is to import products, the more barrier to entry there's going to be. So don't just look for cheap products. And another reason you don't want to just look at inexpensive products is because on Amazon, especially with FBA, there are some flat fees that are involved with Amazon. And typically when you have too inexpensive a product, the margins are just gonna get too low, especially when you start factoring in things like PPC or sponsored ads, which can really eat into the margins of a low price point product. So we like to look for products that are higher priced. Don't make the mistake of bringing too cheap of a product to the marketplace.
The seventh deadly sin is this: if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So 3 months ago, I was at the Canton Fair, and there were 300 booths that were selling massage guns. It's the hot product of 2019. It's the fidget spinner of 2019. So this product, you could buy it for $30, and on the first page of Amazon, they're selling for between $125 to $150. But you know what? You're too late to the game. You are tardy to the party if 3 months ago you placed a large order for massage guns, because now the niche is way too saturated. If you had purchased them a year ago, you would be okay and you have made really good profit. However, now there are way too many sellers selling the exact same thing. So just remember, when you are outsourcing, if it looks too good to be true, it just might be too good to be true.
So those are the 7 deadly sins of launching on Amazon that we often see new sellers commit. Here at Amazing Freedom, we believe that building your own brand on Amazon can lead you to a life of amazing freedom. And if you found this video helpful, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to us, and leave us a comment below on any other major launch sins that you've seen in your own business or with other sellers when it comes to selling on Amazon. Don't forget to check out the Amazing Freedom Facebook group by typing in Amazing Freedom on Facebook, and go to our channel to find more videos on selling on Amazon.